This is Alabama's cold cases from 1973 to 2015. Before we go over the cold cases, please make sure you're following the channel. You give this video a like and you share it out. It not only helps the channel out, but it also helps us spread awareness. Christina Lynn Carter disappeared from Hueytown, Alabama on September 17, 1973. She was 3 years old. She would now be 53. She was 3'2" and weighed 30 pounds with blonde hair and blue eyes. If you have any information, please call 205-491-3587. Carla Corey disappeared from Birmingham, Alabama on August 12, 1980. She was 14 years old. She would now be 58. She was 5'3", weighed 120 pounds with brown hair and hazel eyes. If you have any information, please call 205-933-4189. Mary Jo Burnett disappeared from Rockford, Alabama on June 1, 1984. She was 16 years old. She would now be 56. She was 5 foot, weighed 90 pounds with brown hair and hazel eyes. If you have any information, please call 256-377-4922. Sherry Lynn Marler disappeared from Greenville, Alabama on June 6, 1984. She was 12 years old. She would now be 52. She was 5'4" and weighed 100 pounds with brown hair and brown eyes. If you have any information, please call 334-382-7461. Brenda Green disappeared from Brookwood, Alabama on July 2, 1988. She was 15 years old. She would now be 51. She was 5'2" and weighed 106 pounds with brown hair and brown eyes. If you have any information, please call 205-752-0616. Kimberly Raymer disappeared from Opp, Alabama on August 15, 1997. She was 17 years old. She would now be 43. She was 5'4" and weighed 130 pounds with brown hair and brown eyes. If you have any information, please call 334-493-4511. Kimberly Arrington disappeared from Montgomery, Alabama on October 30, 1998. She was 16 years old. She would now be 41. She was 5'4" and weighed 110 pounds with brown hair and brown eyes. If you have any information, please call 334-241-2790. This is Fred Wright. He disappeared from Tuskegee, Alabama on December 6, 1998. He was 13 years old. He would now be 39. He was 5'9" and weighed 115 pounds with black hair and brown eyes. If you have any information, please call 334-727-0200. LaQuanta Riley disappeared from Montgomery, Alabama on December 7, 2003. She was 19 years old and would now be 40. She was 5'8" and weighed 200 pounds with black hair and brown eyes. If you have any information, please call 334-241-2651. Haley Caldwell disappeared from Section, Alabama on June 21, 2007. She was 11 years old. She would now be 28. She was 5'2" and weighed 110 pounds with blonde hair and brown eyes. If you have any information, please call 256-574-2610. This is Tarasha Benjamin. She disappeared from Selma, Alabama on June 26, 2010. She was 17 years old. She would now be 30. She was 5'2" and weighed 125 pounds with black hair and brown eyes. If you have any information, please call 334-874-2134. This is Shayna People. She disappeared from Geneva, Alabama on September 8, 2011. She was 19 years old at the time. She would now be 32. She was 6 foot and weighed 120 pounds with sandy blonde hair and brown eyes. If you have any information, please call 334-684-2777. Brittany Wood disappeared from Mobile, Alabama on May 30, 2012. She was 19 years old. She would now be 31. She was 5'3" and weighed 105 pounds with dirty blonde hair and blue eyes. If you have any information, please call 251-208-7211. Brittany Robinson disappeared from Mobile, Alabama on June 14, 2012. She was 14 years old. She would now be 26. She was 5 foot and weighed 150 pounds with black hair and brown eyes. If you have any information, please call 251-208-1700. Marta Mendez disappeared from Heflin, Alabama on September 30, 2013. She was 16 years old. She would now be 27. She was 5'3" and weighed 110 pounds with black hair and brown eyes. If you have any information, please call 256-463-2292. Jason Sims Jr. disappeared from Fairfield, Alabama on January 1, 2015. He was 15 years old. He would now be 24. He was 5'6" and weighed 125 pounds with black hair and brown eyes. If you have any information, please call 205-786-4111. If you have any information on these missing persons, please call the number listed with their picture.